in the night, blinded by the light, wrapped up like a douche, another runner in the night.
Alright, hi guys, it's Blinded. This is my Corp video. I'm stunning in this video. I'm going to also show you how to stun. Basically when you run in, you want to put your Gorse Pot, put your Prey Mage on. You kind of watch for the combos as you're coming towards him. As a stunner, you're going to be watching for the core, which should show up in a second. While you're stunning, you can leech defense until you get the stun on. They usually don't mind if you leech the whole kill, but I usually like to put turmoil on after I get the stun, just so I can help my team out. Alright, here's the core. Click him. Alright, they're jumping around, so basically you want to use rapid because it does the least amount of damage, because you don't actually want to kill the core, but it does the least amount of damage, and it attacks the fastest, so it'll give you more chance at a spec, which is what you want to do with your emerald bolts. I use a myth crossbow because it has chance for lowest damage, because you don't actually want to kill it, you just want to get the spec on so it doesn't drain. And another thing, when you're not tanking, make sure you soul split until you have full HP, unless someone like right next to you is getting attacked by mage. Okay, here when you're tanking, you want to pray melee, because mage can combo you really fast, and protect from mage doesn't protect you from very much damage. His max is like 650, and protect from mage reduces that from 650 to about 450, I think. That's when the only time you really want to pray mage is when you're getting. Okay, cool. I got some cannonballs. Let's see what else. Make sure you group bank. Don't teleport out like. Where's he at? Did he teleport out again? No, here he is. This guy's been doing every time he has to tank. He's been teleporting out. He's kind of new. This is not the type of party you want to learn in. Anyway, make sure you get your BGS. I usually bring 2 super restores and 4 prayer pots, and 2 overloads. Usually I don't use all of these, but it comes pretty close sometimes, depending on how everyone's doing. But basically, pro melee before he spawns, so you won't get owned. Alright, here's the core. It's jumping around to this guy. You hear like a little tick. It's like a tss noise whenever your bolt spec. I don't know if you ever used Emerald before, but that's the sound they make when they spec. And as soon as they spec, you can switch. So you hear the little tss, and you switch, and you attack Corp. I'm gonna turn my turmoil on. Wait, did I kill it? Yeah, I did. Shit. Alright, so it should be coming out again in a second. There it is. Forgot to switch to rapid. Alright, they're jumping around too much. There it goes. Okay. Is it alive? Yes, it's alive. Okay, so now I can switch to turmoil. Stunning is, one of the easier jobs, because you don't have to tank as much for most of the kill, because you're using leech defense, because he gets on whoever does the most damage for the most part. Dang, back-to-back drops. That's weird. I don't have room for that, so I'm not going to pick it up. It's only golds. But he tanks whoever, he gets on whoever does the most damage. So you're not using turmoil is basically like, I'm not going to tank. That's basically why they let the stunners use leech defense for the fight, is because you don't have to tank. Tanking and trying to stun at the same time has gotten me killed many times. Many times. But it's not really that difficult once you get the hang of it. And if you guys have any other questions, just be sure to post them in the comments. I mean, that's pretty much it. Just make sure you pray before he spawns so you don't get like slapped off the spawn. Make sure you pray melee when you're tanking always, because mage doesn't work 100%, and melee protect from melee will 100% deflect his melee hits. They will not hit you at all. Mage, it only deflects a little bit of it, which is I think a damage reduce of about like 25%, which is nothing compared to, 100% deflect on melee, which is usually what gets you comboed in the first place. When you see guys praying mage and get hit for like 40s, like constantly while they're eating, that's because they're not praying melee, basically. Because melee does hit high 50s. I think 55 is his max with melee, and he hits pretty often since you're wearing Carols. That's the only whole reason you have Carols or D'hide on, is because you need the mage defense because you're going to be praying melee. But that's basically it. I thought this video was going to be a little longer, but I think I covered everything. I'm going to be posting videos every 250 screenshots I get until I get a divine. It's probably going to be like 20 videos or more, but I'm going to get that up for you probably later today, maybe tomorrow. But that's pretty much it. I forgot to switch to turmoil. The kill's almost done. But yeah, that's basically it. If you have any questions, I usually do overload turmoil parties. I have done extremes, but that was before I had overloads. But they're not worth it, to be honest. This is the only way it's worth it. Either this or free for all. But free for all is kind of iffy because you have to have. I mean, I have a mobilizing armies ring. It's not the best one, but it does help. Basically, you have to have the right gear. I mean, I have a fighter hat too, but you have to have the gear, and especially if there's a lot of people, the kills are much quicker. But that's pretty much it, I think. Comment, rate, subscribe, and post your questions in the comments. Alright, later guys.